Hello everyone, welcome to RPG Thursday. It's been a while, either through me feeling ill, or I actually don't know why I haven't been doing RPG Thursday for a while. There's been circumstances, apparently. Oh, yeah. So I stayed up longer than I should have done last night. I'm paying for it right now. I've got a headache. I've taken medicine, but yeah, I've got a headache. In fact, actually, I should probably take hydrate before anything gets going. That's probably another reason why I'm having a bit of a headache. But yeah, I stayed up just, pissing around and lost track of time last night. To be fair, after I'd finished streaming Sekiro, wasn't even that tired. Still pumped up from playing it. And I get to play it again on Saturday. Yay. I'm a massive Sekiro kicker at the moment, apparently. To the point where I'm very certain that if I was still back in my original streaming pattern, that I would be, just streaming it consistently. But then again, at the same time, I'm very certain if I was doing that, and it was still through my first playthrough, I would have yeeted the disc again. Or probably gotten rid of it again. Because, oh god, in my very first playthrough, I really needed to take breaks between streams, because my good god, sometimes that game was not kind to me and I did not like it. However, since getting to the end of the first time and going through it again and again, I've really gotten a liking for it. Excuse me, I'm just putting some cream on my ankle because it is a bit iffy. It says hand cream, but hands are part of your skin. Or skin is on your hands, I don't know. I don't know, something like that. There we go. Yeah. So, yeah, news on Dark Souls 3. I am going to be pulling Dark Souls 3 from the stream queue because I just was not having fun with it last night. And I wasn't having fun with it last night. I wasn't having fun with it last week, so I was like, it's best not. And I did identify that it is mostly because I'm used to Sekiro's unique brand of gameplay, and it's kind of knocking me off kilter for all Souls-likes. And while it's not a bad thing, it does mean that Souls-likes are going to be a lot more difficult for me at the moment, especially with still having Sekiro on the list, because then I'd be having to start unlearning Sekiro to get better at another Souls-like, because apparently my brain can't process both types of gameplay. I really don't want that, because I'm getting into Sekiro and it's actually difficult again, because that's a lot of damage enemies kill. Like, we're getting to the point where things are pretty much near one-shotting me boss-wise. I mean, that chained ogre, that one grab attack he did on me, that was 3/4 of my health in one attack. That was not fun. And he very nearly yeeted me off the edge and would have killed me if I hadn't have seen that thing where I could grapple tool his wooden board thing. I would have died, and I would have been really pissed off. But I didn't. So I didn't get pissed off. But yeah, I think until I'm done with Sekiro, I'm going to hold off on Souls-likes being streamed at the same time, which is a pity because I like Souls-likes and I've got a fair few of them on the stream queue. But it's for the best. I don't know what, like, the thing is, there's even games on there that I look at as like, I really want to play that, but it's a little bit too close to a Souls-like. I mean, to be fair, I've got one of those games. It's Darksiders 3. Darksiders 3 plays more like a Souls-like than the other games in the other installments in the series, which I don't mind so much. But the fact that it's being more of a Souls-like means I need to think of it like a Souls-like, which means combined with Sekiro, not going to have a good time. Yeah. There's also a poll up on the Discord for what to replace Dark Souls with. The 4 choices, because I can't decide. The 4 choices being Sleeping Dogs, the Jak and Daxter trilogy. I know it's a quadrilogy, but I'm not playing combat wrestling. I'm not playing combat racing on stream. I'm not even playing it normally. Just no. I'm not good with racing games. I get bored of them very easily. Even racing games that fit what I like doing, you know, smashing up the competition, like Mario Kart, the combat racing thing, Crash Team Racing, Sonic Racers, Carmageddon. I still get bored of those very quickly. I cannot sit down and play them for 3 hours. I really can't. So I'm definitely not going to be doing combat racing. I've forgotten what I already said. Concrete Genie and Fist of the North Star. Yeah, those are the ones. Yeah. So far, people seem to be leaning mostly towards Jak and Daxter, which I've got no problem with, because I have not played Jak and Daxter since it was around on the PS2. And I don't think I ever played the second or third one, because I never finished the first one. So I thought, I'm not going to play the sequels when I haven't finished the first one. So I never got around to playing them. But now I have all of them, because there's a bundle. And it's wonderful. Because it's all updated for PS4 graphics, and better frame rates and such, which I can now take advantage of. Excuse me. But that said, out of those 4 options, I don't mind which one wins. I'll happily stream any of those. I mean, if I had a preference towards which one of those 4 I'd stream, I would just say that's the next one on. Concrete Genie very, very nearly made that, but then I thought, actually, it is a very good game, but maybe those other games would be better. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, Disco Elysium. I will admit, I looked at the guide. Like less than an hour ago. And it was just like, you know, what to do when you get stuck on day 3. And I found this wonderful little guide. Weird enough, it's an IGN guide. And we know, you know, those typically aren't all that reliable. But it did say, here are things, you know, here are common sticking points for people, and also things that you really should do at certain days. And it said one of the common sticking points is the checks that you have to do against Titus. And the first check that it says that people get stuck on is proving your authority to him using your authority stat. And I'm like, aha, that's what I'm stuck on. So basically, I need to go and do that. There are also other things I need to go and do, for certain reasons. AKA, there is a house I can actually find in the fishing village where I can sleep free of charge. So I'm going to go and unlock that, which frees up my reals for other things, because until now I've been focusing, my reals are literally only for getting my sleep at the Whirling Rags. Also, I learned that the novelty dice maker, that thing that she offers you to make a dice for you, is not just a weird thing. It's actually a gameplay mechanic. If you get her to make you a dice, it resets every single white check you currently have. One time. And gives you a buff to all of your future rolls. So that's kind of tasty. There's also a second dice you can get in a similar way, but you have to pay for it. I think it's at the pawn shop. There's a board game you can get, and there's a dice in it, which basically does the exact same thing. I don't know if the buffs from the 2 dice stack, but it definitely will reset all the white checks. So essentially, my plan is, going into this, I am going to unlock that house first, because it's apparently free, but if I mess it up, or I have messed it up in some certain way, I don't want to, you know, commit myself to, you know, doing that last, for example, and spending my reals elsewhere, thinking I don't need to worry about the Whirling Rags. However, so if that works, fine, brilliant, I can go ahead with the rest of it. So after doing the house, I'm then going to try and do the Titus check with, you know, proving my authority to him. If I fail that, I'm then going to get the dice from the novelty dice maker, and then try again. If I fail that again, I will then go and basically get the dice from the pawn shop. So yeah, that's my plan. And well, to be fair, it's not just going to be the authority thing, because, you know, if I pass the check, I'm basically going to keep going with the checks I need to do against Titus until I hit a point where I fail it. When I fail a check, that's when I'm going to go and get the free reroll, because it doesn't make sense to get the free reroll on a white check if the white check is already unlocked. So that's what I'm going to try. I've also learned that there are actually two roles in the entire game which are doomed to fail. As in, even if you get a double 6 on the result of the dice, it's still a failure. And one of them it tells you what it is. The other one it said it was a story spoiler, so I don't know what that one is. I didn't look at the spoilers. I wonderfully looked at this guy and was like, oh, that's actually not much. There's not many spoilers in there. Awesome. This is information without spoilers. I like this. So yeah. So what I'm... Oh yeah, actually probably also with doing the Titus thing, I should go and check out if there's any other white checks that I can go and do that are still there and still outstanding. Yeah. I'll go and get through the white checks that I have, and if I fail those, then I can go and get the dice to reopen them. So yeah, that's the plan. And with that, let's hop over to the gameplay. That immediately sounds louder than it normally is. It's not. It's the same volume because I haven't messed with the volume whatsoever. Unless it's one of those things that only comes up during that. Oh, it actually happens to be where I need to be. Well, not really, because I need to go and get the other thing. DJ, hello and welcome. You woke from a nap. Nice. Hope the nap has left you feeling refreshed. I also had a look through the trophies for this. Well, on this list, which spoilers out some of them. And thankfully, I didn't look at any of the hidden ones because I didn't want to spoil myself. One of them though, I'm interested in. It says like the trophy is called the Icebreaker, and it says in it, you can always use your fingers to move your face. And I'm wondering if that's a trophy for finishing the game with the expression still in place, like the thing that I've got going on now that I've never been able to change, even after putting a point in electrochemistry. I'm wondering if that's the trophy for finishing the game using that expression. That's what I'm thinking. Right. I don't need to reacquaint myself with this entire place because I've completely forgotten everything about it. It's been that long. I don't know if I've missed one stream slot of these or two. Okay, so it's this house here, and she's the one who has the key, apparently.
The old woman still hums her unknown song. She opens her eyes to acknowledge your presence. There's a gap where the name of that song should be. You should ask her about it right now.
What's the song you're humming?
A lullaby my mother used to sing. I sang it to my kids too. It's an old Samaran children's song.
What's it called?
Surrender to the night.
That's kind of grim for a children's song.
It is.
Even if it is a lullaby.
I mean, to be fair, most children's songs are kind of grim. Sounds nice.
Yes, it does.
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shop.
Her soapy thumb points to the building behind her. How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM.
Wait, hold on, you're just giving it to me?
No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway. You can stay there.
Okay, I'll take it.
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Keep it under her apron, she hands it to you.
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
Thanks, Kim. Thanks for the judgment there.
You're no longer in that room.
Aw. It's gotta be better than that hotel room anyway. Apparently you can't play on full screen now, flashing dead pixel thing. Ooh. Blessing. No idea. No idea what that could be.
This environment encourages one thing, and one thing only. Drinking.
Finally, you have those lame-os of matinees off your back, Bratan. This looks like a great place to bring chicks.
Oh my god, necktie. Goodbye, I'm off. let's go and have a look in my new house.
The door has seen better days. The layer of paint has started to peel off due to the salt and wind from the sea. Even the lock looks slightly rusted.
Unlock the trapdoor with a key.
I'll wait outside to give you some time and privacy to check out your new living arrangement. But just so you know, after we are done with the day, I'll still be staying in the whirling rags for the night. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Sounds
The
good to me.
key turns with a satisfying click. You can enter the shack now.
Yes, I'm taking pictures of the loading screens because this game is really difficult to get screenshots for. Floorboards creak under my step. Oh, yay. You see the waves, the sea, a church.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see the reflection of your face in it, adorned with the expression.
I'm going to keep the expression. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Bugger. Oh well. All science fiction magazines, books about bird watching, and almanac for 39.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap, and next to it, a small hand mirror. A straight razor soaks inside the wash basin.
Is shaving the right call?
The water reflects back a vague image of your face. Nose bulbous and red, hair unkempt, wrinkles.
Can't change resolution, gives you an option, won't change. Oh,
The
that's bad.
stash is gigantic. You'll be looking like a pansy without the chops. A fucking pansy.
See, I don't know if that's going to mess with the expression or not. Oh, sure, let's give it a try.
Your hand trembles as you scratch your cheek. Oh no, that's not how a grown man shaves.
This isn't sharp enough. Scrape harder!
Stop, for crying out loud. You're gonna cut your own throat.
Whoops.
There's no way to salvage this.
Drop the razor in the water basin.
The razor lands with a clang. A red trickle begins to spread in the water.
Whoops. Got myself shaving. Centrifugal heat engine hums quietly, giving out pleasant warmth.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest.
Well, it's not broken, at least. No time to rest yet. Okay, I'm not going to take the that suit jacket because she said, you know, please don't make me regret this. I don't really want to start taking things from her, even though it was a nice suit jacket. I mean, my officer jacket's fine as it is. Right, okay, so that's done. That's completely fine. I don't need to worry about my reals now. I've got nearly 49 reals to do whatever I like with. Awesome. I've got a place to stay. Right, now we're going to go and try to prove my authority to Titus. And I think, actually, I want to check something on my journal. Cargo container door, is that game? Oh well. It's currently white, which means that I can give it another go. So that's another one I want to try and do, the cargo container door. It's just because it's a white check, it might work, it might not. There's still the fluke chance of if I get 12, it'll open up. Unless for some reason that's the story one that... Or it's the spoiled one that won't work. We'll see.
It's you again. What is it?
Godly. Establish my authority. Very low chance. It's still a chance.
Establish authority. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
That's it. That's all I got.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is excellent and has great results. You're probably right. The others are only there for filler, to make the gun thing pop.
I'm only keeping this sound from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing wrong. All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, Fascia. People here trust us.
What?
We're getting complaints.
Fascia. That's short for fascist.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people kip left and right, inciting race violence in my town.
What?
Callie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get the kips out of Revachol before the economy goes to shit.
That's a lie, there is no race rally.
Sure there is. Callie said they're bulk purchasing confetti, ribbons too, and loudspeakers, and fireworks. Callie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny. There'll be no race rally in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
What the fuck?
There is no rally. Come on. Just ask questions. You need to put this race rally garbage in the rearview mirror.
I'm going to take off now. Well, that went worse than I could have expected. What the fuck? Well, at least I'm going to go and get that option unlocked and get a buff to it. Thanks to the dice. Watch it be a +1 buff. It's not actually going to change anything. This game hates me, I swear. I like the fact that the game is quite heavily time based, but the only time that time actually passes is when you're doing dialogue. I like that setting. I do like that. I like this game. It's just it flummoxes me and gets me stuck a lot. Apparently, it's not just you. Oh, weird. So I say I played Bloodstained briefly because I think I had it on EA Origins back when I was using it. To be fair, I only played it to the first boss, but I don't think I had any issues with it. But then again, this was a while ago, and I didn't play it much.
For the cargo container, its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Persuade the door to open again. Oh, 10.
Possible to open a container with the rhetoric. Maybe you're losing your mind.
Nothing more to do here for now. Right, let's go and get that dice from the novelty dice maker. You watch, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get the rerolls on both of these things twice. I'm still going to fail, and I'm going to be fucking stumped again. PSA you have to do outside local Bloodstained games. File game settings, edit 4 lines to your resolution. So basically what that is that the game is not actually changing its own configuration file. Which is... it's an easy oversight, but at the same time... Oof. Bit on the... bit on the iffy side. Right, okay. Naughty dice maker time. Get the dice from her. Try those 2 checks again. If they still fail both times, then I'm going to go and get the other one from the pawn shop. And get those ones. If I fail on that one, then I'm fucked. Massively fucked. The only other thing I can think of is that I'm going through things too
This
fast.
orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner
Oh, yeah.
and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly melting.
I need a better pry bar for that, or wait until the ice has melted. I can't do either of those at the moment. I don't have the password to do the game thing either. I don't know where to find the password. Maybe the password's actually in that crank thing. I don't know. Oh yeah. Tools. Flashlight. I remember when I was first here, this place spooked me so badly.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Okay, I'd like to order a die from you.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
Sorry, I don't actually know what die I want.
How about an amber die?
Amber? A poor man's gold?
Who told you amber was cheap? It's beautiful, really, and has been treasured since the ancient times. For 7 real, I'll craft you a 13-sided die from a piece of amber with a fossilized insect. It's perfect for those who can't seem to let go of their past.
That sounds like me.
I had a feeling.
It's a deal.
Great. See you in 8 hours then. Was there anything else?
$8 hours? 8 fucking hours! I should have seen that coming. Fuck me. That's going to be 11 at night. It's 11:15 at night. It's after Kim's gone to bed. I've got nothing I can do until then. How did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
Yes.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
More questions about this building?
I'm listening.
Found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
She told me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
3 more questions about the building.
I'm
That's it.
listening.
That's it now. More questions about the
Good.
intercom.
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Leave. Fucking hell. Spit for the dice maker. Wow. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, I hate this. I hate this. So I really haven't got nothing I can do. I can't do anything right now. No, I can't go onto a bench and wait because Kim's there and he says there's no time to just sit around. We've got a case to solve, but there's nothing I can do. I really don't want to buy a book and then have to go through all the dialogue of the book, because that makes for some really boring stream content. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. if I go back and explore the fishing village, I might be able to find something. Yeah, let me see. If I go onto the bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Yeah.
You can revisit the bench.
Fuck's sake. I don't know. I don't know then. I suppose actually I can buy the dice. Like immediately I can buy the dice. That's the point.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Welcome, hello, welcome. How's it going? Confusing as usual, annoying as usual. There's nothing else I can do. Something I like to sell.
Let me have a look.
I'll check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Oh, I can pawn this stuff. Okay. That seems like I might need it. The shop ball I really don't think I'll need, but yeah. Don't really need to sell at the moment.
Another time, perhaps.
Wait, do you happen to have any guns like the ones carried by officers of the citizens' militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
This is a pawn shop, and it did feel as if you've met before. Oh god.
I sold my gun! What the fuck? I sold my gun to buy more booze. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm a mess.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another. Alert.
Lydia, hello and welcome. Boop. Oh. Anguish. Wait, I sold you my gun?
We've came here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
We finally found the gun. Yeah, I found out I sold it to him. And someone else bought it.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
I feel like there's something you're not telling me.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer.
I was high. What was I like?
You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it.
Oh!
And that you need the money.
So people are not saying the official 505 game support is saying it for fun to know. That probably means that it's something they don't know how to patch or they can't be bothered to patch them.
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
What the fuck? That got darker than this game usually goes. What the actual fuck? Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck is that dialogue option? Happens to the best of us, I guess. Jesus Christ, that's the line of the Eternal Optimist. The actual fuck. I'm so sorry you had to see me in that state. We don't have to talk about it any further.
No apologies necessary, officer.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit.
I think the 8th Hardy has gotten that.
I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
That's how Everard has the gun, because I remember seeing a guide that you cannot get your gun unless you work with Everard. So I'm guessing that that's the 8th Hardy member who bought the gun and now has given it to Everard.
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens' militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You just have to hope you luck.
Yeah, well, this is not helping my head. I'm sorry, Woodgren. This game is ridiculously complex. I love it, but my good God, is it complex, and I keep running into dead ends. I don't like it.
Of course.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else. How will this take care of now? Now that's the sound system. No idea what that is.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
No, it's not that. Figures?
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
I have no idea where the board game is then. Spent nights on horseback.
Big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Does this fella sell ram? Oh my God. Quick, hide your ram, Lydia's gone hungry. Lydia's a hangry protogen. Who are they?
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about these guys.
A long, long time ago.
Suspect the blue uniforms.
They're not all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented by orange trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
Well, this guy looks like Rene, the old guy who's playing Pentank.
This is what the loyalists look like, yes, at first. Then they wised up and got camouflage.
These royalist soldiers.
Which ones? Ah, those. Yes, they are. I find the paint job a bit gaudy, but children like the bright colours indiscriminately.
Spit the figurines and rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers.
You can have my old ram again, UPC.
I think their poverty is...
So, I think it would be a bad idea to let Lydia go at my computer, because after all, it's full of chips.
Doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Oh, Bryson, it's kind of fun to be grossly overleveled with a new key and irritating boss. Oh, God, yes it is, Whitgren. So I mentioned the RAM I was nobbing when it was DD2, so it was no good for modern PCs anyway. That's right, that's fair then. Lydia can be a place where we get rid of our old RAM and, you know, she recycles it into whatever Lydia produces. That already sounds really wrong. I was trying to avoid it sounding too lewd, it did not help. Free. And that one was, again, I think it was for the chips joke, not for the recycling into something produced. Ah. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Energy.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. It might be interesting to find out what it is.
So would that mean that, Lydia, you like to ram energy down your throat? I'm so sorry, I really could not resist that one. Oh. Train 3 shots would have been one if not for boss stages. I actually have no idea what it is you're playing with, Grun. Get out of the gutter. Never! Separate from the table. Okay, so I thought he had the board game here.
The boomboxes wait on the shelves. And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly
Yes, boombox there.
with its tape-reel eyes.
Oh man. Penis. Oh right, yeah, yeah, I get what you mean now. What's for an epic today? Games today is God Will Fall. Oh yeah, I remember that being mentioned. Track down your gun. Keep looking. Maybe someone else knows something. Yeah, I know who knows it. Oh, I got another sorry cop. Fuck's sake! I was apologizing for my gun. Bollocks. And balance is restored. the balance of Lydia ramming energy down her throat and penis has been restored. Good god damn it! What the fuck is wrong with me? Oh my god. Oh, does this guy sell the board game, perhaps? It did seem like he only sells clothing, though.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Thanks for the autosave. Didn't need it.
Speakers below are banged up.
Speakers and sneakers, no. Almost just another form of energy, so... Oh my good god. I stopped myself there. I stopped myself there for a very good reason. Because I am not going to say that shit. That's probably crossing the line. I'm going to quietly look up how to get this board game now. Disco Elysium board game. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to go for the guide that mentioned it. No. There we are, day 3. Line, there are lewd lines here. Yes. Few and far between though they are, yes. Basically, I avoid getting too lewd on a personal level with certain with people unless they consent to it. Get some dice, there we are. Yep. Okay, where is the Whirlball board game? Okay. What's that icon, Lydia? Is that an eye? Are you saying you're keeping your eye on me? Thank you, Lydia, for your contribution to the one-off game stream challenge. DJ, not the nose. The nose knows. Iceman, yes, I know it is. Location. Oh, it's in the bookstore. Okay, right. Right. Now I can go and find it. So, between Lydia and DJ, they have made a Cyclops. With very pretty lips. 10 minutes left until food. Can't wait, need it. I know that feeling. Okay, bookstore. Bookstore, bookstore, bookstore. Costs 25 real. But I've got plenty of real, and even with buying the board game and that, I've still got stuff left over, and I do not need to worry about accommodation anymore.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles.
Oh.
Hyundai, somewhere.
Oh my God, Lydia, you weren't here last night. There's going to be a new sticker in the Discord server, and it's been done by Scoo, and it's absolutely fantastic. I need to put a thing after stream. Add that sticker to Discord. But what I can do is I can give you a image of it. Just do that. It's fine. I'll go and find it again. Oh, good God, the resolution happened again. Streams, extras, There it is. I fucking love that still. Dem cheeks. Dem cheeks. Because apparently most people in Scoo's stream chat are obsessed with my arse. So we have the draddy patties. Very, very clappable draddy arse cheeks. So yeah, that's going to be a sticker that's added to my Discord server after stream, because I put myself a note to do it. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I completely forgot. Gift books and molten candy.
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Look to the pile of Wirral-related items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled...
I don't know if you have a friend in Seth's Discord called Drad, who got the nickname Draddy. I mean, the reason why I've gotten the nickname is because, you know, Dragon Daddy. Draddy. You can blame both Torian and Scoo for that one.
There's also a large hardbound tome.
It's not even meant in a sexual manner, just because, you know, apparently because I'm so wholesome and caring for people.
Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye?
There's a box that
he got it for lewd jokes.
Wirral, 3rd edition mega setting supplements module.
I mean,
the side panel
mood.
A fantastic adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
That's the one I want.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement, so it makes sense.
One could almost see a connection there. I swear it's not me. I have no alternate Discord accounts. I swear, Lydia.
Nonsense for anemic Beano-clads.
I want to buy the Wirral game.
If you say so, but you better stay away from those immoral occult rituals.
A hyper-style fantastique popular board game, illustrated with bucolic vistas and featuring odd-looking humanoid creatures. It's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement module and can't be played without the main game. I've basically got a source book that I can't use. No, it's not you. Good.
Large letters on the front form a title. Wirral. The colourful box is illustrated with bucolic vistas The cover
I just essentially read this out.
odd-looking humanoids.
You know something?
Some short,
Good.
some tall,
Good.
some with pointy ears, others with ephemeral wings.
It's hilarious that in different Discord servers I've got Malkaya in my main one, I'm just Malk in another one, I'm Big Sib in another one, I'm Draddy Malk Chaos Triplet in another, and I'm Malk the Lewd Dragon in a further one. It's almost like I have an archetype. Examine the box.
Text underneath the
Just a
title,
great coincidence.
typeface reads,
Those are the best kind.
Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel adds a sword and sorcery adventure board game with new maps and miniatures.
Shake the box.
Mysterious things rattle inside. What could they be? Dice? Plastic miniatures? A fantastical alternate world full of magic and wonder?
Look at the back.
A blurb on the back reads, tired of the tedium and toil of modern life? Escape to Wirral. Leave behind e-solas and nations with their petty squabbles. Discard electricity, magnets, and boring technological widgets. Succumb to a world of high pasternal fantastique. Unleash your imagination and create an adventure of endless possibilities. Discover the terrible secret threatening Wirral. Can your band of adventurers save the world?
Yes, we're ready to take on this challenge.
Exactly. That's the spirit. All you have to do is read an intricate rulebook, study an assortment of maps, unfold the illustrated game board, and start rolling dice. In no time, you could be romping through grasslands with low-level characters, hunted by Iskala riders, or battling unspeakable monsters in endless dungeons fraught with danger and despair, conjuring up forceful magics to aid your quest.
Open the box.
You pry open the box. Inside you find a folded up map, a small booklet, a 24-sided die, and a little plastic figurine.
Look at the map.
A reprint of a crude hand-drawn map. The top left corner reads, Lands of Wirral. The map features both small villages and mid-sized towns with odd names, in addition to meadows, forests, hills, lakes and seas, also with odd names.
Just Lydia on Discord everywhere but one server because your MC server and your MC name is Crobat. That makes sense. I've also got one server when I've got part of my real name in it, and another server where I've got my real name in it. But you know, those are private. Well, the one with part of my real name is a local gaming area one. 24-sided die. What the fuck? I know, right? I actually have no idea why it's a 24-sided die. It's mine though.
It doesn't seem to correspond with anything you've seen thus far. It's not a very helpful map.
Oh, look at bottom. Wait,
A
look at the
quick
booklet.
guide to the magical races of Wirral. Create your own hero, choosing from any of these completely unique and fantastical backgrounds. The options are in order of importance. The Welkin, the Tweog, the humans, the fairy folk, and the pygmies.
Your Minecraft account is like 11 years old and I refuse to change it. Mine Minecraft account is borrowed. Essentially, when I play it, I'm playing on Foxx's account. Put the booklet away.
You stuff it back inside the box.
Look at the die.
It's made from some sort of wood and has been decorated with peculiar plant motifs.
I mean, technically, you can use a 24-sided die as a 12-sided one. Think of hydration from my DJ.
You don't know much about dice, but this one looks pretty damn fancy.
Thank you also for your DJ for the contribution to the Month Game Stream Challenge. Yeah, like, I used to play Minecraft. I think I got Minecraft for the Xbox 360 once. I played through a bit of it. It's like, I can't. I just can't. So now all I do is I hang around on Skew's server in creative mode and cause chaos by throwing dynamite everywhere, scaring people. Take the die.
You place the die into your pocket. It's always good to have luck on your side.
Look at the figurine.
You see a man in ragged clothes, wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Huh, interesting. A communard.
A what?
A communard. One of the leftist revolutionaries in the anti-centennial revolution.
What's interesting about that?
The figurine is not a part of the real game setting. I guess someone misplaced it during the packaging process.
Maybe someone should make a role-playing game set during the Revolution.
Good luck finding people who'd want to play as Communard.
Take the figurine.
You pick the figurine up by the base to meet your gaze. The little plastic man stares back at you, his face contorted into a disturbing shout. Then you pocket it.
You're making a creeper farm for gunpowder. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that last time. So you can finish leveling Abanan Hillies. Hickles. Hills. Your fingers are all over the place, Lydia. I refuse to clarify that one. Items. This basic 24-sided role-playing die can be used to get results for several dice. It's made of East Seminoese snakewood and embellished with plant motifs. It reminds you of playing Welkins. Note, look at the map tab in the journal to see which white checks have opened. Ah. What a nice little figurine. The turn of the century leftist revolutionary in ragged clothes. On his head lies a lopsided hat, seemingly an unshunker. In his hand he carries a little musket. Oh, that actually makes it look coloured. Painted. Fuck you, phone. See, at this point, Lydia, I don't think it's the phone. I think you're just, hiding the, your inner lewdness. Oh, the container door's still locked. What a head. Oh yeah, the authority one from Titus has opened up. Ha ha ha! Let's go and try it again. If not, well, I'm fucked. Wait, what am I saying? Inner lewdness. We all know Lydia's outer lewd as well. Lydia swallowed too many lewd ram chips. That's it. Hiding fat thumbs. Hey, I get fat thumb syndrome with my phone as well. Don't you worry. It's not just limited to, thumbs. We spell on a laptop keyboard. I don't want to think of the errors I have on phone. It's true. Although to be fair, on laptop, I tend... Well, not laptop, just, just typing in general does all the same thing as, I just, I misdo words. +1 for the dice. Although it has taken it from 3% to 8%, so,
This time it's going to work.
Fuck!
You already ruled out the first bad option, didn't
Meh.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, alright? We took care of it.
First you tell me someone's been... and then you don't say who, that's bullshit.
The law handled it, alright?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
You're not the law, I am the law.
For God's sake, stop shouting! Stop breaking things in my establishment! Stop provoking those oafs! They're not going to give you anything, can't you see? I can't have a police interrogation in here. People are trying to eat.
This doesn't concern you, cafeteria manager.
Of course it concerns me if you make this kind of...
Easy, babes. What is this? I can't have a slap fight in my bar. It's embarrassing.
We are deep in Foxx territory. We need to cool off and re-engage later.
Everyone can see you picked some hard options. Next time you have to come up with better things to say.
I'm not going to say, Lieutenant, give me your gun. I'm not going to start waving a gun around, especially it's not going to help anything if I pull it out, if I say, hey, give me your gun, rather than pulling out my own. Heard my head shouted by Stallone. I heard the better version done by Carl Urban. But Stallone works because it's so awful. It's like, you're the law here, I am the law. God, that movie was awful. It was an awful Judge Dredd movie. It really was. It was a good movie overall, but an awful Judge Dredd movie. I hated it so much. I don't know. Foxx loves it, and I don't know why. She keeps saying to me, I like that one. I was like, you've got to watch the Carl Urban one. The Carl Urban one's much better. It's not going to help if I pull it out. God damn it, Lydia. Yes, I'm blaming you for that one, because that's definitely not my fault. Best part of me was the Mech Ronin and Stallone one. Oh, the ABC Warrior. Yeah. Yeah, that was good. But the rest of it, oh god, it was so badly done in places. And the fact that Judge Dredd spends most of the entirety of the film with his helmet off. I mean, I understand why for, you know, the thing like, you know, he gets arrested, so they're not going to let him keep his judge uniform, but still. Give me that innocent thing. You're the one swallowing Ram. You know, swallowing those long sticks. And producing energy. And giggling when I say penis. I'm not alone in this. Oh, I don't know what to do then. I'm lost again. I'm stuck. So like I said, I'm fucked. Can I talk to... Does he have anything to say to me?
Yes.
No. I don't know what to do then. I really don't. I've still got 5 in-game hours before I can go to sleep. Maybe I can look at what these are. Barbadero culture prevents freedom and roaming upstream. Book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. This is a book about pate. It's a book about pate. Wow. Can't do anything with this
Just
again?
an ordinary wall. Nothing
Nah.
to see here.
Still locked. I'm hopelessly stuck. I'll have a dumb one. I don't know, just because I can interact with it, let's have a look at my journal again, I suppose. Oh, it's not there, it's there.
It's the legend found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Read a case file?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Which one do you want?
I've read all of them. Who is
Not
this?
much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Browse the case files again.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse, handwritten logs on dozens of investigations.
Don't expecting these.
Don't exactly close
Slide hand drawer
without
open.
resistance or sound. The two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. Inside, you see 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Kill yourself, you
The
asshole.
words just crossed your mind somehow.
Who are they for?
Who do you think?
Jesus. Close the compartment.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
Put the ledger away. Not got any things that, yeah, I can... I don't know. I feel like I've got nothing I could do. Nothing at all. I've exhausted all the things that I thought I had that I could do. I've got to wait for like 5 more hours until I can sleep, and another 2 hours on top of that until I can get my dice. I've exhausted all my leads. I've got no more white checks I can attempt. I don't know. I don't know what to do. The game can't be like this. It can't be that cruel to be like, you know, if you manage to fail on these certain roles, then that's it. Your game's fucked. The game can't be that cruel. It cannot hard lock you out of shit like that. It can't. Games like this are great when things are flowing, but when you get stuck, not so much anymore. Yep. The game seems complicated. It's a simple game. It's simple to get hold of, but the problem is that there are so many things in this that if you fail them, it's like, well, now what do I do? And I've gone and investigated around and looked at pretty much everything I can think of, and there's just nothing. I swear I keep looking at that, and there keeps being money in it. I'm not gonna complain, but still. Suppose I could offer to check on the traps myself. Yeah, let's do that.
Hello, hello. What can I do for you, officer?
What if we check the traps for you?
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Cryptozoology and detective work are very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
My space beans are cold. Aww. Get some slippers on and some fluffy socks. Warm those space beans. What if I encounter phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. And in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd smelling spray and then gives you a satisfied nod.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
Space beans. Her toes. Because, yeah, toe beans. Her protogen has, self has toe beans and they look like space. Space beans.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
The lieutenant with disdain puts the spray back in his pocket. Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them, you should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Pursuit of knowledge is its own justification.
Is it?
He doesn't look too convinced, but a small shrug indicates, why not?
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
I'm ready, let's get to it.
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
I'm going to I'm going to note down these locations just in case my journal hasn't done that for me. What's up? Up a new notepad. Third is set near the canal. Okay, there we go. Continue.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Shut the fuck up, racist.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
I'll get going. Well, I've got something else I can do. Might not be the best thing, but hey. So, south on the peninsula, near some boathouses. Here it is.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morell set before. Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around.
Behind you, the ruins of a residential building loom over the reeds. They whisper amongst themselves. Confidentially, snowflakes cling to their shivering stems.
Reach for the trap.
Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed phasmid gorging on them.
Okay.
Big surprise. Anyway, one down. 3 to go.
Damn, I was hoping it would be in the first one.
No, you weren't.
You'll still see then you laying the trap back down on the ground. He's not wrong. I wasn't hoping it was going to be. It would be so fun if I remember how some old games came up with maps and note pages in an instruction manual. Oh? Okay, so that's that one. Land's End to the northeast, behind a small sound dune on the way to Radio Tower after the church. So this is to the northeast. I need to find Land's End. Apparently I've never been to Land's End before. Apparently I had not explored this place as thoroughly as I thought I did. Ah! These rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. The chain trails off to the ocean, of who to who knows where. Smell's been recently discarded. It still smells of fuel oil. Not many, but there were some, at least here they did.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
What is this thing anyway?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Used to service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot at the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be...
So this is the one. This is actually impossible. It says, interfacing impossible, open the door. Even getting a 12 won't open this. Still going to try it.
You rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
Someone has actually supplied a screenshot of getting a 12 on this, double 6, and it still says check failure. So yeah, it's impossible to get open. Door shut tight, how can we get in there?
We don't get in there.
What do you mean? We get into, like, everywhere.
Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
I'm pretty sure that's, you know, that's meta commentary.
We've gotten into every door thus far. That's what we do. We open doors. We're cops. That's our perk. Even Everard knew that's a part of our MO.
Sitting playing GTA with the map on my lap. I remember that, yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I still appreciate it, games that give you a map. I really do.
What else is there to do? Not accepting is
Get
even
into
bring
this.
the fire brigade in.
Just all the roof smile.
Relax, he thinks. There's no one in there. If we can't open it, neither can anyone else.
Is that a trap or is that just a box? I think I just found a shirt. A proper shirt. It is. A real statement to wear. Unsavory odour. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Oh my god, it's mine! It's actually my shirt. Because if you look at my coat... Oh, it's like, yeah, I think it's mine. So what does this one say? Tank top, gym vest, recus. Oh, good god, physical instruments. I don't really use physical instruments, it's fine. I actually look like I'm properly suited now. Somewhat. Poppy, hello and welcome. Reminds me, Swank gives you a map. I don't recall the Skyrim map. It might be in Collector's Edition. Oblivion did. I think The Witcher did actually with its special edition. Cyberpunk did. I've still got my Cyberpunk map. Just, you know, not all that great for him. Ooh. The boardwalk rises to your south. It casts its long shadow over you. Ooh.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds. Another one of Morell's traps, weighed down by stones to keep it
Zelda 1 and 2 did. I could have done with a Zelda 1 map. That thing was fucking complicated to navigate. Metroid 1 was worse. Look around.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds seem to be waiting for something.
Suppose the game's still going to be a few months since last saw this. Yeah, there's been a few times when I just haven't been able to stream it for one reason or another. But no, still going, still failing, still trying. But I'm on day 3 now at least. Reach for the trap.
This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any cryptozoological beast inside.
Another empty trap.
Sensei's note, more happen than juicy. Ah. How do you enjoy the cardio, loose hands? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
Oh, I love you, Kim. You're nice and sassy. Leave. And raise up his collar. It's windy. It's feckin' windy. That was the kid who gave me a map on the Xbox 360. Yeah, okay, fair. I don't recall it. Oh, wait. No, I don't recall. I tried to recall as little about Skyrim as possible. Day 3 Girls games a lot of days. So basically, the reason why is that the time only proceeds in this whilst you're in dialogue. Like, I could be sat here now, it says, 419 down at the bottom. No matter what I do, if I just stand here, that timer will not advance. I could stand here for hours, and time won't advance. However, if I go into dialogue or investigate things, then it starts advancing. Then you get the Entry and Odyssey games where you draw your map. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I remember games like that. Someone made a campfire here a long time ago. A rusty broken control box to the radio relay tower. Ladder's too rusty to climb. Sierra's eating away at it. I just gained a scent of staff. Staff? Scarf. A scented staff. Oh, a white polo shirt. What? +1 rhetoric. What's polo anyway? -1 empathy. No, really, what the hell is polo? This shirt looks worn and smells, but you can't help but wonder who would leave it stuffed in a tear container. What kind of man would even wear a polo shirt? It's maybe one of life's mysteries that never be solved. Hey, I like polo shirts. I love mapping, oddly enough. Same, actually. Because, you know, I like navigating. I like making maps. I hope you're still having fun and being the same quality as last time. Oh, yeah, this game is a lot of fun. The only problem is, you know, I keep getting stuck and, you know, have no idea what to do. Sunscarf, +1 shivers, springtime cold, -2 physical instrument allergies. This light springtime scarf smells like men's cologne mixed with cheap laundry detergent. Someone must have left it behind, probably from a date. Wear it if you want to delude yourself that spring has arrived. Wow. Inspect the traps. Check a trap near the canal you cross south of the village. Okay, right. Tiny inlets there, off in the far distance, where the post trails towards. I wonder if I can blow that up and get a bridge across there. Wrong type of game, but still. I've been an absolute disaster so far. Why not be more of one? I'm trying to recoup myself. I'm trying to be good. Okay, that's all investigated then. So where's the fourth one? So, near the canal by a concrete slab with a big thicket of reeds going up the slope. Okay. Okie dokie doo. Okie dokie doodly doodly boo. So the engineer's waiting how to control. So I imagine how the power to freeze time would be antisocial. Oh god, I wish. I'd be able to get everything done. God, I could just sit here for hours upon hours upon hours and draw no time would actually pass. Jesus fuck, I would love that. Right, okay. And then go back to the final camp one. I'm going to laugh if I get back to the camp and there is actually a phasmid in there. I'm going to laugh so hard. There's the trap.
This trap's not too hard to spot, once you know what to look for. Keeping it hidden has not been a priority for the cryptozoologist.
Leave, because I see this. Ahead, decades-old concrete defences. Children play on them now. Okay. Same, or drive insane. Yeah, there was also that. I mean, to be fair, I could just stream and that would advance time.
Keeping it hidden has not.
Although, to be fair, oh no. I have plenty of social interactions with Foxx, that would speed time ahead. Grand Theft Auto is no longer available to purchase on Steam due to multiple situations that ultimately lead to recalling of the game. Aw, but we want to play the original. Aww. The original was so good. I liked the original and the sequel. And I liked the concept of GTA London. I preferred Grand Theft Auto when it was the top-down one. I don't like the third-person ones all that much. I love the top-down versions. Look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city centre hums to you.
The reeds weren't crushed in the other places. Reach for the trap.
Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Bollocks.
Definitely no cryptozoological monstrosity.
Bollocks.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
His face is red from the cold sea air as he crouches to catch his breath. You getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain, it's just...
Short-winded in certain sense there. I wasn't picking up on a complaint, Kim. I was making sure you're okay. God damn. Not riding your ass. Have I looked in there? Yes, I think I have. It's the one that's just got a chair in it, isn't it? Yeah. Something there. Also to that bit ago, I think last year because they wanted you to buy that shit remake. But the remake isn't the original. The remake is Grand Theft Auto 3. And San Andreas and Vice City. Unless they actually did remake the very first one. Oh, I really hope not. Probably will be happy with freezing time, like literally free stuff, or will be everything that's normal, just time somehow stops me, no aging, and the planet being stationary. That'd be kind of funny. Does that Vice City? I played through most of Grand Theft Auto 3. I got to a mission where I just couldn't get past it because it was an escort mission. Keep the security van intact, and I couldn't do it. It's like, oh fuck it, just stop playing GTA after that. I own GTA 5 because it was free on Epic Games Store, but I've never played it. Oh no, I made my character. And that was it. 80s vibe. That's kind of why I liked GTA London. A nice, late 60s vibe. And also, and the fact that they tried to put so much English slang in it, it just did not come across so well. It just, sounded so artificial and just like more of a meme than anything. Like when you died, rather than wasted, like brown bread. It's like, thanks. At this point, Daddy's gone down a rabbit hole. GTA 3 was very great. It was. That old trick of using fog to hide rendering distance.
Morell just said, checking it over, he said, is just a technicality.
Can't spell Jake saying, I know that's fine. It's fine. I can still tell what you mean. If I have to deal with Lydia and Widgren's typing, I can read others. I see as much more colourful. This is true, yeah. Look around.
The reeds by the abandoned campsite sway and tremble while the snow falls all around.
Reach for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Look closer.
No locusts. No phasmid either, but still.
Don't yell. Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there, I just see an empty trap.
You're right, but I still need to know.
Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. There is no justification for this detour at this point of our investigation. We have a lot of work to do back in town.
No, we don't. Well, I'm going to need to get some XP for this, so maybe I can get a skill point and free up some more white jokes. Maybe I can put into authority and try to, kick the dick off of Titus. Poppy wants me to stretch. Brain, behave. Oh, big stretches. Brain, definitely behave. Lydia, it's your fault. Oh, that was good. Thank you. Fucking hell, quote comes up bollocks. Lucas, where the phasmids and search white theme. What did I do? You know. You and your space beans. I'm watching you. You and your spacey, ram-guzzling protogen self. Got my eye on you. False loot. Daddy is please. Oh, that reminds me. Poppy, you have to see the sticker that that Scoo made. Scoo made a sticker for their Discord server and let me put it into my one as well. I haven't put it on there enough, but you get to see it here because it's amazing. Look at that! Look at that arse! Draddy's arse! That's glorious. I love it every single time I see it. Yeah, like whilst I was streaming yesterday, I got a message from school. I looked at the stickers, like, oh my god, that's fantastic. I immediately asked if I could show it off on stream, and they could come in and say, yeah. So yeah, I love this. I love this so much. It is going in my server after this stream. I promise you. I love this amazingly. Does it get any redder after spanking? Well, you're going to have to find out for yourself, aren't you? Damn it, Lydia, stop being lewd. Oh, wrong button. That's the button I was wanting. I don't even know why I'm actually checking using that to highlight, because I know all the interactables here anyway. Cheeks be thick. Yup. Thick draddy paddies. Because a lot of people apparently are obsessed with my arse. There's even a reference to my arse in the lurk command.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
You're not looking at an adorable dragon girl? I'm not a girl. Not adorable either. If it's in the form of a picture, please send. They get tail slaps. Yeah, see? Can we reach that far? Maybe Foxx will test it. Oh my good god. Oh my good god. Don't mention that. She will try. She will try and slap my ass from that. Like, no, please, no. What's that? Oh, it's that. Right, yeah. No idea what that's from. Part of me wants to say it's, it's from Mr. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, but then I don't think that it's just, everything that's called Dragon Girl, and it is that. What have I been doing whilst I was away? Being lewd. Being lewd and getting really good at Sekiro. And finished the Replicant. Failed the best behaviour challenge, which means I now have to be playing Skyrim. Still doing Ghost of Tsushima. Still have not petted that many foxes in it. Gave up Dark Souls 3 last night. Voting on what to replace it with. Sekiro going very, very well. Team Bondage streams are on Borderlands 3 at the moment and might be ending this weekend. She's adorable. Yeah, oh, she was from Kobayashi Dragon. Wow. Myself, keep that in mind until joint stream. Oh god, that'll be Sunday. I still can't decide whether I should do that before or after the Team Bondage stream. Like, if I do it before, it'll give me more time to sober up before the art stream on Sunday night, and probably work out better timing wise. But also at the same time, it'll mean that I'm still steamingly heavily drunk for the Team Bondage stream, whatever we choose to do. That might be a little unbearable. Kana Kamui, also known as Kana Kobayashi, is one of the main characters in Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Oh! So related to... Wait, what? I don't know. All I know about that anime is that I've seen pictures from it. It's like, oh, it's about a woman who finds a dragon and it becomes her maid and all that kind of stuff, and it's about her trying to understand what humans are like while she understands what dragons are like. Cool. And then every single clip that a friend of mine has sent about it while she's been watching it has just been tits. The entire anime is about tits. What happened in Dark Souls 3? I beat Aldrich in 2 attempts, weirdly. But I got so annoyed with the prison sequence afterwards, and I just felt like, I don't know, I can't play Dark Souls 3 and Sekiro in the same time because I'm too used to Sekiro's gameplay. So I've taken it off the stream queue, and there's currently a vote in the server under server suggestions for what to replace it with. Assume being lewd because chat being obsessed with your butt. Weird enough, this chat is not that obsessed with my arse. It's Scoo's chat. Whenever we play Jackbox or Gartic Phone or anything that involves like a community game, the focus suddenly becomes on my arse. I have no idea why. You've just seen the gifs that pop up. It is very tits orientated. Like, there's like this quite short girl and she's got massive, massive tits. And when this guy comments on them, so these are my flame sacks. Does not understand the sexualization of tits whatsoever. I was like, flame sacks. Never seen Scoo. You'd like Scoo. Scoo is my younger sibling by a few months. They're lovely. They're also wholesome and they do VTuber stuff. In fact, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna give them a shout out there. I had help for getting commissioned them for a present for Ed. Oh yeah, they're also good artists. They're starting up doing their art a lot more. But yeah, go check their streams out. Lovely. So I've got to talk to her first. Okay. Sure.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Just doing my job, man.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
She hands you a thin ribbon held by a silver bird skull. So from one scene, they are. They really are.
It's in the shape of an avian skull with 8 eyes. You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
So for now, man. So let's inform him.
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
Gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
So I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay.
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locusts, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but...
The empty trap was one at your campsite. Maybe the fact that factors into it somehow?
I definitely left that one stocked.
Right from the campsite? Just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
Of course.
Episode 1 on YouTube, 2 minutes in, and tits. It is definitely tits the anime from all the clips I've been shown, and it's very much boobs and joking about boobs, and also eating each other's tails because apparently that's a thing in Dragon thing. So eat my tail. So what? I'm sorry. What? You want me to shove your tail down my throat? I would say buy me dinner first, but that seems to be included in the whole package.
Yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the Locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Another trip to the reeds.
I find it weird how one of the first things I think of when I hear Tits and Amiss is the show Grenadier, where the main character is a gunslinger-esque type who uses a revolver and reloads it by jiggling her tits so the new rounds fly out into the air when she then reloads. Now I don't know if that's worse or High School of the Dead is worse. You know, someone using someone else's cleavage as a brace for their sniper rifle, so when they pull the trigger, the tits just flop like that. Like, this isn't even taking physics into account at this point. High School of Dead is literally just tits for the sake of tits with shooting things involved. I mean, like when they're in their home and one of them's cooking, she is literally wearing nothing but an apron. It's like, why? The answer is arse, but still, why? Yes, exactly what it is. Well, deft hunter this phasmid.
Of course. Be sarcastic. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine stands, okay?
Misinterpreting my words.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Amiss, it's a physical level more than a passing relationship. They acknowledge each other's existence, like, keep them away from me.
But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing,
but I can't do anything with the main investigation.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? The lieutenant looks out the window, impatiently.
Torian, hello, welcome. Morning to you too. I've just realised as well, looking at my notes for where these traps were, I misspelled one of the words. So I've got south on a little peninsula. Not a peninsula, a peninsula. Toad didn't just wake up. That's fine. Deliver an alternate theory about the missing locusts.
Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Poppy stole an eye from me. Poppy's an eye thief.
You should ask the red-headed boy, Kuno.
I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan? But what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morell. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folk.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up. I didn't know Murray was in this.
Delinquents, my favorite.
Doesn't sound. It sounds like it's really his favourite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Thank you, Torian, for your contribution to the one-off game stream challenge.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
Good, get the fuck out of here, you racist piece of shit. Don't need all the ice.
He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
I don't care, he's a racist.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his too.
Morell, it's been fun, really, but I need a bath and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologise, Geary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
I'll get going. Now...
Oh, hello, sweetie. So nice to see you again.
Maybe you can convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids.
You should totally use emotional blackmail, because that always works on women.
I rolled a double one! It was a 97% chance to succeed and I rolled an instant fail! How the fuck? I don't want to do this, I want to back out of the conversation now. I want to escape. I want to get out. Fucking hell. I slept for almost 12 hours. Jesus Christ. Is that smart? Yeah, it does. Can I want to back out of this. I don't want to say that. Callie's concerned. I'm concerned. I have to get as many others to fetch my reward.
Lieutenant shuts his eyes briefly.
Yep.
That's not how the world works. Let's get back to our investigation, shall we?
It's fine, she didn't respond to it. That's all for now. That's all for now. She came running. My good God, the context on that. 8-eyed Terratorn tie. +1 Inland Empire, October Vision, +1 Volition, Cryptid's Protection. Standard bolo tie held together by an antique clasp in the shape of a bird skull. The skull featuring 8 cavities for eyes. It's disturbing, but you can't look away. I would love to, but it means I get rid of the necktie. It's not on your side. No, it's not. Never is in this game. No what to save loads? Yeah, there is, but I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to just go through it one day, so I live with my failures. That's why I don't have the save goddamn redeemed, because the saves are basically so that I keep my progress between sessions. Means that in this case, so talk to Kuno. Get about the interact and talk about now and find the real on the chat with empty. Local kids might know. There's two. There's 2 local kids. Actually, no, it's 3. There's 3 local kids. Can't see anything around the yard. Pokey, hello and welcome. The failures cling to the balls. Yes, yes, they really do.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
I wonder if the next time says anything with Switch. I don't know.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
By the way, Kipt is a racial slur.
Stop using the K word, it belongs in the past.
Can't tell Kuno what words to use. Fucking kit.
What is this, word museum? You want to belong to a museum, Kuno, with the old people?
Fuck you. Kuno says kipped if he wants to. Kuno's dad says kipped all the time. Kipped's a cool word.
Kipped, kipped, kippity, kippty, kipped. Kippity, kipped, 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 kipped.
It's like a little engine has come alive on the other side of the fence. An engine that only says Kipt.
These kids again. Yeah, sadly.
Kipped. Alright. Shut it down, see. The cunt has business to do.
Says you it does. Who happen to know anything about any missing locusts?
No. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about books.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Speed failures.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
What's one of those shites? Same.
Shut up, see.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
What's this about?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
I need to speak to them. Because some locusts have gone missing, we're trying to find out if it's from a cryptid or it's just kids being shit.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Found the reason why the trap was only local kids might know. Well, there's two other kids here, so we'll try them. Although I'm fairly certain that she's not going to give me anything.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Plot, you ate them. Lydia, stop eating bugs. That's not how you do a bug report on a computer. It's not tech support. Doesn't work that way. So say fried locust so sweet. Ugh. Osmosis. Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
Just want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Don't need bug reported bugs no longer exist. So is that your diet now, Lydia? It's ram and bugs, okay? You are making me want to draw your protogen something fierce. You really are. Okay, so let's go and talk to her around the other side of the fence then. If she's going to be like that. Talk to you. You might know.
Hello again, sir.
Apparently not. Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't going to school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
Insects can be quite nutritious. I still wouldn't eat them. I personally would never eat an insect. Couldn't bring myself to do it. I can't bring myself to be in the same vicinity as a spider. Do you really think I could eat an insect? No. Well, now I'm on the other side of here, so she can't hide from me.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Hakuna Matata. That's an arachnid. It's still creepy crawly. You sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever. Trying to sneak up on me again. Trying to snuff me out. Get away, pig.
Well, now I don't know what to do. Local kids might know. I've spoken to all of them. All 3 of the fucking things. One of them's fucking useful. The other 2, not. Here's sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes. Well, I can't get in there without a key. See, rereading what you just said, Wigwam, reminds me of someone took a screenshot from Lion King 2, I think it is, where Simba's partner is just laying there on the grass, looking quite sultry, and someone put the subtitle over, "Get over here and Hakuna Matatas." That's like, what the fuck? Were the kids in the side now? Oh yeah, they were. So you're correct, Woodburn. I will go and investigate those kids. Thank you for reminding me. Get over here and Hakuna Matatas. I'm such a fucking child, but it makes me giggle so much. Oh well. I keep moving the right stick to adjust the camera. I keep forgetting that that's how you select things in the world, not using the triggers. See, there's another game that's similar to this in the way that it plays and feels that I have actually on the stream queue, but I don't think it's going to be as dead-ending as this gets, which is Torment Tides of Numenera. That'll be a nice one to play. So likes your voice, apparently. Both cats are sniffing at my phone. I have a voice that seems to be very pleasant for animals, just in general. Dresden and Capius come out of hiding when I'm on screen. Dogs have always liked me. Shin, hello and welcome. So me and a friend agreed that he try out a game if he tried out a game of his choice. Sounds fair.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
And he suggested Deep Rock Galactic, which just happens to be free on PlayStation Plus at the moment.
You're bad with kids.
I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
Bye kids, take care.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
There's that other kid as well. Oh wait, no, there's a kid in here. There's a kid in here, and there's also a kid outside the R&D building. I just about said it.
Hello, mister.
That's wins outside your brothers?
Yes.
Well, I was not going to enjoy it, but I actually had some fun.
They're older and play outside.
Yeah, like it's going to be a team bondage game on stream because it looks like it's the kind of thing. Grab a few friends together and have fun.
They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
They look identical, right? I said the same thing.
They look identical.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid, leaning against the wall.
Try to sneak up to the phasmid.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron.
What the f... Of course that wasn't phasmid. It's way too big.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You couldn't have known that for sure. And besides, finding this phasmid is your special destiny. You can feel it.
What the fuck? Give the dream of discovering the Celindian Phasmid a rest. For now. Oh, some of those things in this game. What the fuck? Friends on PC, so I have no one to play it. Ah, that sucks. If only it was crossplay. If only they did crossplay with it. That would be amazing. I know, Foxx and I might play it on our drunk stream. No idea. Yeah, there's the kid outside the R&D building, so let's go and see if they'll talk. This guy.
Hello again.
Nope. Just fell being on money. Fuck, I'm gonna look up. I think that's a glitch. I'm fairly certain that's a glitch because every time I go there, there's 21 cents in it. Goddamn kids. Agreed. Disco Elysium Locusts. Missing insects case. This is a 1 and 4 part series, must be completed in order. All 4 quests are blah blah blah. Must clearly inspect the traps. You can speak around the hotel, and path the joke, which parts will trigger the quest. Press quiz to speak to Coney regarding the Lotus to go to East Coney's check and head inside. A new green orb will appear. Click this in the section orb will appear. Click that turn in cycle to again. So trying to go again. Oh, I had to go into Kuno's shack. A little shy mention another kid. No, I've done. I mean, he was talking to Kunoette, who refuses to talk to me now. But it says go to investigate Kuno's shack. It did say, yo. So yeah, that. Ask Kuno about the empty trap, then take a look around the yard. It said nothing about his shack or anything like that. But he was being very defiant, so yeah, I probably should have looked in the first place. It's actually at least giving me something to do. And passing time, so, you know. Can get shit done. I've got no idea where I'm going to find this gun. I really have no idea. This is my next lead. Finding the gun which fired the bullet that killed the guy who's hung. That's my main linchpin. That's from finding the 8th Hardy boy, who's most likely a girl. I don't know who it is. As apparently there's a couple of new perception things to find in the shack. It's a good thing I've got this thing fucking unlocked, isn't it? If you just call that little shite by his name, he annoys that much. Don't blame you. There it is. It's calling with Locust in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows. Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising.
He was lying, the little fuck.
Insectoid inhabitants.
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case.
He doesn't look around, writes something in his notebook and turns to you.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the Celindian Phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The Phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The Phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The Phasmid is impairing your judgment.
Oh my god, we should talk to Kuno about this game to stop.
I'll let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
I want to kick Kuno is what I want to do. Although I did manage the game to be slightly in awe of me about, you know, going out with a bang. Yeah, cops do that. Thanks for hydration from DJ. Let's talk to him and see if he's got anything to say for himself. Probably not.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I know you took Locusts from the trap that the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the books. So what?
So it wasn't the phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
You say you don't give a fuck about bugs, then you go and build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of Locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends. Stop!
She was behind the fence, buries her face in her hands.
Do you stop? It's like they're fucking night. Locust City, Night City, City of Rage.
Alright, cyberpunk reference.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Sea of Range sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're
an artist. Maybe I am an artist. You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Fucking God, I hate this.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno Kuno.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in like 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Sprat needs to be yeeted into the fucking Atlantic. Agreed, Lydia. Wholly agreed.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears the buttons of his shirts trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Still like the way they actually censor the actual slurs. You can 900 up the arse. Fire! Boom!
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
Depends on... Oh, say nothing.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
I need you to stop taking locusts from the traps. The cryptozoologists are trying to find something very important. These locusts are bait.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
I have to ask, what does the City of Locusts mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
Turns his bony face up to the falling snow.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
Now what's going to happen to the locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay, now it says I better be off.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
None of your business.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck off, Kuno. I'm not letting you interfere with this, you little shit. Let's go report this to Morell. I'm getting something done, and it's progressing time in game doing it. Yeet!
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the locusts.
So he was just a child.
Purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right?
Yay, leveled up and got a skill point.
Try again.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno.
Yeetus Maximus engaged.
It's something else.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
Kakashi's 1,000 fingers of death.
Maybe it's time to go home.
What is it with you and multiple fingers, Lydia? Kinky shit.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Oi. We come too far to quit. I'm going to restock the trap. Let's do this!
We are getting really carried away with this, aren't we? Fine. It's better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
Senengoroshi!
Really? It's too much, officer.
New task. Find the phasmid.
What Morell means is we're grateful for your help.
Why remember that? I have no idea.
Right down the funnel.
Jesus Christ, that scared the shit out of me!
This lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery.
Fuck me!
Wow. Co-discovery. You'd be famous. You'd show them all. This does tingle the pleasure center.
That was the Locusts. I've been given a box of Locusts. And it gave me a sound effect for them. I'll get going. Fucking will, right? Items. Box with Locusts. A cardboard box with several rows of little holes in the lid. Though at first glance the box seemed to be perfectly ordinary, upon closer examination it's obvious it has been prepared with great care. Close your headphones. Yeah, I thought so at first. No, that was... Find the Insulian phasmid. Okay. First restock the tank you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. It's one at the campsite. Oh, I think whichever one you checked last is the one that comes up empty. I think, skill point wise, I think I'm going to put it into authority so I can try and chalice Titus again. Chalice? Chalice. Yes, chalice. I'm going to try and chalice Titus. Can't fucking speak, I swear. I blame Lydia. Blame Lydia and her multiple fingers. And her RAM and her bugs. And her space beans. Also, I think that's a sound glitch. The ambient sounds of the waves cutting in and out. I think that's a glitch. What, throw him in a chalice dungeon? Yes. Yes, we'll do exactly that. Let him go toe to toe with some Bloodborne enemies. I mean, to be fair, with all the bugs I've heard this game has, that sound glitch is probably the worst, probably the easiest one. This smacking with newspaper now.
The trap stands empty near the reeds, powdered with snow. No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds' apprehensive hissing.
Release the Locusts into the empty trap.
The Locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When do you think we will return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
You've restocked the trap. Now report to Lena in the whirling. Right. Kim is being so sassy about me doing this side quest. He really is. I love it. Sassy Kim is the best. I prefer Sassy Kim over Sussy Kim. This sounds wrong. That's it. Thanks to Lydia, we now have a VOD title. Submitting a bug report. For some reason, you're going to say sausage skin. Get your mind out of the gutter, Lydia. Honestly, it's despicable. This is a wholesome Christian stream. Can't even keep a straight face on that one. What should we call him? Sassmaster Kim? Ooh. Oh, I don't know. That is Grimoire Vice's title. Don't know. I'm glad you had the same reaction as I did to that, Lydia. Really glad. Fine. What's up, DJ? Oh, Morell's gone.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
We saw the empty traps. Where's Morell?
Thank you for doing that, dear.
She made a smile for you. Oh dear.
Her smile is wearing. Earlier, the bullions has left her.
Morell still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest. I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there in those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
So who's going to check the traps?
Morell will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't say anything.
Once more onto the breach, then!
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting me do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
You've given up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all.
It's meant to be a response to Christian things.
Now and then.
There's plenty of fucking going on in Christianity. Most of it incestuous. You're in doubt about what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Yes, I am. I am the law. Kept touching that without me doing anything. Anyway, Vice's Lord of Sass and Kaine is the Husk Queen of Sass. Ah! You're not wrong at all.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
But Morell told me you'd seen it.
He's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
The story's real to you and him. That's what matters.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morell was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence. That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years his belief made me believe too. But now we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just...
This is heartbreaking.
I think I was...
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Hi, Foxx.
Hi.
Oh. Let's try it. Let's try it.
And
Yes.
Not the same as the truth. That requires time, diligence, and care.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morell isn't just about the Phasmid.
But it is. We've spent years searching for the Phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we? Just
Who,
another
Foxx?
pathetic
She's
old
gone.
couple.
I think she's going to go make food.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
You know, This reminds you of the Pericanassian theory of love. In essence, love is a relay out of death. Generation by generation, our love remains in our progeny. Lay some of that on her.
You know, the Pericanassians theorized that love was the key to immortality.
Oh, sweetie. I don't think the Pericarnassians were thinking of people in my situation.
Just down her legs.
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story...
She has to swallow to relax her throat. It's keeping her from talking.
He's still be into you. It's not how these things work. Okay.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time. What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us fools chase our ghosts. There are a million better things to do with your life.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
Thing is, you're not sure you made up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart.
Rising, unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day, like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morell is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
You do that. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Yes, Kim, really!
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morell.
Can I have your address, just in case there's news?
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but...
Was life without a dream pursuit exactly?
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
You're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a
waste of time. A dream. Like that, she dries off.
Jesus Christ, game again!
Doors, then pushes them open. Outside, the cold, coastal wind blows.
We should go too.
So, yeah, that's the second time that's done that to me. It's not done, though. It's not done. I'm gonna go check those traps. Meh. Determined. I deleted the notepad document that had the location of all four of them, but I remember. I have a brain. Didn't have headphones on the first time. At least apparently that one was quieter than the crickets. The crickets red-lined, that one just orange-lined. And ow, I scratched my temple slightly, it was my nail. Yes, I have a brain. Stab self with own finger. It's all Lydia's fault. Lydia and her sharp space beans. You heard. Those two remind me of the couple from Pixar's Up. Yeah. That's why I want to try and help. What is about this building? I don't know. Right, okay, so there's one up by... Oh, I went past one. I remember where all four of them are, they say. Walks right past the first one. Need to rewatch that movie someday. I watched the beginning of it. I wasn't impressed. It didn't get me the way it gets everyone. The intro was like, okay, so I think I was watching it on one of my emotionally numb days because I really did not feel a sodding thing.
The trap is full of locusts, but they seem weak and unhealthy. A few lie on their backs with their legs twitching. Still, no phasmid. Poor things.
Aww. Well, it's 5:30, so at the very least we're getting through day 3. Just after this, I've got no fucking idea what I need to do next again. We've wasted 2 in-game hours or so. No, 3. We wasted 3 in-game hours doing this. It's fine. It's only 5 more till my dice is ready. Right, go up for this one, for the one by the sand dune. There it is.
Just dead and dying locusts, and the slow swaying of surrounding reeds. Poor things.
This is really getting to be a metaphor for the whole situation, isn't it? I failed in a way at this quest so spectacularly that even the locusts are dead. Oh, bollocks. I'm not going to do the camp one yet. I'm going to leave the camp one till last.
The trap is filled with dead and dying locusts. Most of them aren't moving anymore. You still can't see a phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Oh, I can't. It's got to be. Oh, I actually do see a bottle though. Someone let me pick it up then. Fine. And drum roll.
A few locusts trudge along the wall of the trap. The rest are piled in a heap in the corner, dead. No phasmid anywhere. Poor things.
Well, fuck. Okay, I'm just going to go. I'm going to look up the guides to see if there's. See if there is something else on the end of this. Find the Insludian phasmid. Can be ordered. Be sure to remember which of the 4 traps are the last one you examined. So you take quest of the 4th and you shoot one more time to someone's end. Once you find the 4th trap and restock it, and head back to the hotel and talk to the report and finish the quest of 4 parts. So that is it. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, that is it. Reporting back to Lena does finish the quest and there's nothing more to do with it. Bollocks. Oh well. Where's my authority? Level of authority. Should now have unlocked the thing with Titus to give us another try. Authority required. Godly. I'm not going to be able to do it. I know it. Even with the dice. And now 1 point in authority. It's still not going to be enough. I know it. Still going to fudge the roll. And then tomorrow I can try again with the new dice. Presumably, everything hasn't gone to fuck by then. I laugh. I'm using a dice for a system. I'm using a 24-sided dice for a dice system that uses 2 6-sided dices, and I've got also another one on the order, which is a 13-sided dice. That's what the fuck. Feels like a part of this game's over now with Lena departing. She's been there since the beginning, and she helped. Maybe it's a sign this game is nearly over. I'm starting to think. I don't know. I've not seen any guides or anything like that. I do not know when this game ends. I have a feeling it ends on day 5, but I don't know. What I also do know is that day 3, when the water lockup unlocks half of the game. So basically, I think I've gotten the entire game open to me now.
It's you again. What is it?
17% is not too bad.
You have so many bad options ruled out.
9.
It's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
Kim, I'm getting so garbage here. Please help.
You know what? You guys must be the cops. Because this is what cops do, right? Live in a bar, sit on their fat asses like they own the place, while the neighborhood goes to shit. Corpses hang from trees. Kids shoot up.
Hey, we don't have to fucking take this shit.
Glenn.
Everyone shut up!
Titus' loud baritone echoes back from the mess hall walls, and the entire cafeteria falls silent.
Fuck you, man. You didn't see the place before we got here. Fucking graffito everywhere.
Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
God damn, Kim!
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick.
It's not about the idea, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia, I'm on due. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
It's the woman we talked to right at the beginning of the game!
Shit. The girl. The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Try.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
So what was the relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
So when was it?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So what's your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
Oh.
Well enough, We party. She's been here for a few months.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah, she's an immigrant. Or a drifter of some sort. Been staying here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it. And what was up with the partying she and Titus did? It sounded fun.
He said he partied. Cool, cool. What did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Do you do karaoke?
Yeah, tons of it. All the songs.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now.
Oh, thank you. Thoughts were.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
I'm not going to tell him that. I'll say off now. Well, apparently, fail at something 3 times and Kim comes in to help. Oh, he wants to talk to me. Okay.
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
Thank you, Foxx. I'll just move that because that might fall off. Thank you very much. And the sort of quivering jello thing with the eye.
Yes.
I think I know that woman.
The victim? Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Don't say the first thing. I didn't do it. She knows I don't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I met her in the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
His opinion of you has lowered considerably.
Yeah. If I knew it was relevant, I would have told you earlier, Kim. If it gave me the option to tell you, I would have told you earlier, Kim. Bollocks. This is going to be uncomfortable. This is going to be real fucking uncomfortable now. Speak to the assault victim. Go upstairs, knock on the door number 3 to talk to the supposed victim of the hanged man. See what she has to say to you. I can look at the cafeteria window thing again. Fine, I'll do it. It lets me... I already solved why it's like that, but I don't know why. What's it wanting me to do?
The window stands broken in its frame.
Look out.
The morning light hurts you.
Do I go out onto the balcony, or is it just, you know, it's a white check, but I've already solved it and it doesn't... Wait, is it just glitched there? It might be. I'll find out. This is where it crashed on me the very first time I played. This is where my entire console crashed. I was worried there because I mentioned that, and the it just stopped responding. I was like, oh fuck. She's up there on the roof. I can see her smoking. Which means I'm going to have to just go into the room and then go upstairs. Oh look, I can see an access point at the top there.
The door is closed.
Knock.
Who is it?
Oh, woman's voice answers muffled by the door.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Crashed again. I was so close to it.
The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Come on up. Pile clothes, dirty words, or wounds. This room has sand all over it. Reminds you of your own. Hotel bill occasions at the stage said to stay. She's made around 4 months of payments to this room. Okay. See the yard below, the corpse is no longer there. So she's had a
This
view of it.
medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the other. There's also a toothbrush somewhere in there.
Look at the toothbrush.
It's been used quite a lot.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
Search the bottles.
Pill bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads, Nacra. Nacra, this is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search pill sheets.
Among some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotvaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find? This is going to take a little know-how. A bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it, in sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
It ends I also see a brand called Preptide.
Preptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking preppy.
Close the cabinet. No. No drugs. Not going to do. No. No drugs. Nope. 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 No drugs, no alcohol. I am reforming. For someone watching you behind the glass door, a woman. Bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your finger across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
You know which window has not been recently replaced?
What is this, guilt now?
Whatever it is, it's messing with your concentration.
Stop distracting him! He has work to do! Class, if I recall, the window has been giving him shit ever since he got here!
Fucking necktie! Oh, wow. Well, how we go? So she gets roof access with her room. I get balcony access. No, I don't get balcony access with mine. I get to look onto the balcony. The smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Cold coffee in ashtray looks like a hedgehog. Look, a handful of old dry wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof.
Move your hand, fast!
Catch a single white flower.
Holy shit!
Fly off into the wind. It's a Maybell. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just a glance, then takes a drag of her cigarette. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Here for the hydration redemption, the DJ. Damn, I'm good. Oh, and stretch as well. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Excuse me. Let's talk to her.
Welcome to the roof.
Young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
Not now, electrochemistry!
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Nice, so you've got here.
It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Because of what happened, he's dead. You mentioned a clean lady. I think I need one.
Oh yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
I have very little idea of what I'm doing. Once a cop, always a cop.
Like riding a cop-a-cycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Oh, I see.
She's pensive drag for a menthol cigarette.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
What's this wildflower?
She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail.
Pretty. Looks like a dried maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style?
What's Sambo?
A martial art, sir. Is that it?
I'm fairly certain I am trained in martial arts, judging from how I took down the racist. I'm really certain I am.
Samurai boxing, or Sambo, graceful martial arts stuff. Sambo style implies stealth and cool.
Yes, why was it there?
Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer. Because of the wind?
Nice room you got here.
Yeah. It's pretty deluxe.
The window's new.
It is.
Maybe slightly to
The
reflection.
lieutenant makes a note in his notebook.
It's very...
He finds the answer unsatisfying.
What are you doing here in the Welling and Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Corroborates with what we saw downstairs.
The bills downstairs concur.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol?
Here in the Whirling.
Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell.
True. I have other questions for you.
Okay.
What's your name, miss? For the record.
Clausier Amondou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent.
Are you from Orange, eh?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Where's RNA?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood, miss.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
I don't want to pressure her too much. What do you do? What's your specialization?
Something stupid.
What's that?
Oranese lit.
Oranese lit?
Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
Was Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true, then Revacholian lit would fit you like a glove.
Thanks, Inland Empire! Thanks! I love how my own mental state is, constantly punching me in the gut. Oh wait, just like real life. Can we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
Okay then.
Okie dokie.
Let's have more coffee. Oranese lit. What do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
How old are you?
I'm 28.
Only 7 years younger than me. Thank you, that's it for the record.
The record. So official.
It tells you've been through something difficult.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Were you sexually assaulted, miss?
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
It's really unperturbed.
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant.
It's 6:20 in the evening!
Totally unbothered.
What does that mean? Were you...
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him.
Oh!
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus, you spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Oh! Well, this just got interesting! Oh, he is older than you. Fuck's sake. Press coffee plug in both hands. What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
What kind of partying? The kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? I didn't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Fair!
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
I think Titus got a bit jealous.
Downstairs. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment.
10 centimeter heel, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, I'm impressed you can stand in those.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that.
It's been hard for you seeing him there.
Oh yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Ah.
Jackpot.
The corporal in the hanging, that was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
The caller's voice was disguised.
I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it? How?
With nail clippers. And I
Okay, Switch, will you let me watch the end of the stream at least? Sorry that's being so bad for you, Whitgren.
So, she's Scott's mystery phone cutter.
And the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry.
Why go through the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, you'd still be hanging there.
What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know. Hair.
Another puff more nerves.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
She meant she sees him in her dreams.
I'm not gonna say that.
You pissed it all away. All of it. Elysium.
Shut up, Inland Empire! What's they hanging for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Why was there a bullet in his head?
Bullet? They shot him too? They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Where were you when this happened?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie.
How do the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Who are you telling all this, miss?
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
Let's go. Well, that's a big revelation. Okay, so we'll go downstairs, talk to Kim, and then that's where I'll leave things off. Well then. Oh look, I dropped frames. No idea when. It's also, yeah, just get
Looks
over.
like we have more to discuss.
Hello.
Those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Think this will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
So Foxx. I'm not so sure she had to lie. I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Well, that was the thing I need to do. Right, okay, save game here. Why does that still say I'm there? From day one? Yes, I really... Oh, I see. It's, yeah, delete. You were saying we definitely need to part with the save game title. That. Yes, yeah. Make a new one. Right. I see what that's doing. Right. I've not picked up on that before. Well. That was a revelation and a half. Went from having no idea whatsoever what to do about this, to cracking that one open. Holy fuck. Oh look, I even managed to get 5 screenshots. I'm surprised. But yeah, that's definitely improved some things about it. So it was just basically I just needed to keep on trying that thing with Titus. And hopefully the next thing I can do is I can try and press him for more information and find out what's going on, and also get my fucking dice before day 4 starts. And then the last screenshot to upload done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be leaving things for today. Thank you all very much for coming along. It's been a lot of fun. I think I progressed in this episode more than any episode so far in the whole series. I started on a massively distracting side quest, and then I just got massive amounts of progress done on the investigation. My only worry is now it's now late in the evening. Might not have enough time to get everything asked. It's a bit of bollocks. But still, it's the way the game goes. It's how it's going to be. But yeah, so we'll see more next week. Speaking of next things, my next stream is going to be on Saturday at 4 PM GMT, where it's going to be the Saturday special of Sekiro and possibly Borderlands 3. I actually haven't spoken to Malty and Pokey about it yet. Like the last thing was, they were okay with continuing, but at the same time, Pokey doesn't have the DLC, and it does feel like it's just rehashing the game. It's just getting kind of boring. So I don't know. We might do that, or we might pick up a different game. We'll see. We'll see what happens. As to what we pick up, no idea. We've got things like God Eater Resurrection, we have Deep Rock Galactic, and we have EDF Iron Rain. All 4 of us have all of those games, so we'll see. We have decisions to make. We have selection to make, and also, as mentioned on the Discord server, the drunk stream will be happening on Sunday, either before or after the scheduled stream. Then I don't know which one yet. I really don't. But until then, thank you again all very much for coming along, for your support. It's all greatly appreciated. It has been a lot of fun. I'm getting progress in this. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. Until next time, though, let me just see if there is anyone. I don't think there is. There's never anyone on. Excuse me. It's not on to raid at the moment. But yeah, so I will see everyone on Saturday for the next stream. But until then, have yourselves a good couple of days. Until then, have yourselves a good evening, good night, a good day, good morning or afternoon, and the whole of Friday. Until then, though, thank you again for coming along. But stay safe, and see you later. Bye.